Hi guys! So last week I posted a picture dito sa story ko na nakuha ko na yung driver's license ko, which is non-prof. And a lot of people asked me kung ano yung process and of course the price. Some of them thought na napatulong ako sa fixer and I told them na I never did get help of a fixer kasi ang mahal, like some of them nag-a-ask ng 8,000 pesos and the LTO website, they have a reviewer and you can just study it kasi naman magbayad-bayad ka pa ng 8,000, diba? Okay, so the process that I'm about to tell you is general but may hinalo akong personal ways kasi may factors tayo like location ng LTO branch or yung number ng people na inaalaw nila na pumunta doon. I think it differs kung saang branch ng LTO ka pupunta. I got my license sa LTO SM SEASIDE. They open 9 to 5 p.m. But before you go there, make sure na kompleto na yung requirements mo. Before I tell you the requirements, I would like to inform you first na in order for you to get your driver's license, you still need to pass 2 exams. Yun ay ang written and practical exam. For written exam, that would be MCQ or multiple choice. For non-prof, 40 items lahat and 30 yung passing score. For professional, 60 yung items lahat-lahat, tsaka 45 yung passing score. What I studied for that exam was the reviewer ng LTO. Almost 300 questions yun, tsaka I reviewed it more than 2 times. Inulit-ulit ko talaga para pasok talaga sa utak ko at ma-remember. I downloaded this app sa Play Store for Android. Yung questions, same siya sa LTO website na reviewer. Tsaka parang simulation talaga siya. Yung questions ay may choices na A to C, same sa actual. So you also need to bring a ballpen. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung kulay, but I recommend black. And please be there at an early time kasi sa SMC and LTO, they'll only accept 18 examinees. They will divide it into 3 batches, so 6 people kada batch. I went sa SMC side 5 a.m. and ika-12 na ako that time. So we waited and waited till 9 a.m. They will remind you first if kompleto ba yung requirements mo and they will also tell you na you can only take the exams if na-issue yung student's permit mo within the city. Kasi SMC side belongs to Cebu City. If for example sa Mandawi City mo nakuha yung student's permit mo, then you cannot take the exams dun sa SMC side LTO. You can only take it dun sa Mandawi. Sa part ko, I got my student's permit sa LTO LTO email, yung near sa South Bus. And nasa city yan, kaya qualified ako mag-take sa SMC side. They'll also give you the application form and dun mo mapipili yung restrictions and if non-prof ba or prof yung iti-take mo na exam. Sa akin, restriction 1 lang, meaning motor lang yung madadrive ko. But if gusto mo rin maka-drive ng car, then you will choose restrictions 1 and 2. So, back to the batches. I told you na may 3 batches. When I got inside, probably mga 10 a.m. na yun kasi iniisa-isa pa yung pag-check ng requirements tsaka may fill up pa.
Lagi kuya. Kaya
Dala lang masyadong. Natagalan, then nagbayad ako para sa exam and I was told na second batch ako. So that would be from 12:30 to 1:30 a.m. Again, non-prof yung exam kaya 1 hour lang for the 40 items. So I went out muna kasi may extra pa akong time para mag-study and kumain. So yun, bumalik ako ng mga 12:20 and I got inside the exam room. Nawala yung ballpen ko, buti na lang pinahiram ako ng katabi ko. And then yun, they'll ask you first if Tagalog ba or English yung gusto mong exam. So I chose the English one kasi yun yung study ko and then individually, they'll start giving you the questions. Kaya yun, karamihan natapos ng 20 minutes but for me, sa part ko, it took 30 minutes kasi nireview ko pa. Pag-pass mo ng answer sheet, they'll immediately check and agad-agad mong malalaman if pasado ka ba. If pasado ka, then you can now proceed sa practical exam. Ito yung driving test. Kaya yun, kinuha ko yung motor ko na nakapark sa SMC side. And if nasa driving test ka na, make sure guys na before mo i-start yung motor, dapat check mo muna yung brakes, tsaka yung side mirrors. If marunong ka na mag-drive, yung problemahin mo na lang is the written exam. Just make sure na you studied for it. Pagkatapos ng driving test and pagkatapos mong ma-mark as passed, that's the time na tatawagin ka ng cashier for payment, 600 pesos. picture, fingerprints, and after 10 to 15 minutes, that's the time na makukuha mo na yung ID mo. As in, ganun lang kabilis. They're also selling yung lalagyan ng ID for 50 pesos. So before I forgot, I would like to tell the requirements para dun sa mga nakakuha ng student's permit before April 2020. Kasi if after April 2020 at wala ka pang student's permit, you can only get it after completing 15 hours driving course. Yung expense dun guys would almost reach 3,000 pesos. Kaya if you got your student's permit before April 2020, kailangan mo nang bilis-bilisan yung pagpapa non-prof or prof dyan kasi 1 year lang yung validity niyan at saka if lalagpas na yan ng April 2021, then that mean na ma-expire na yung student's permit mo and you need to get a new one, which means na kailangan mo mag-take ng 15 hours driving course. So yeah, back to the requirements. In order for you to take the exams and get your license, sa non-prof to, restriction 1 or motor only. I submitted my medical certificate, 300 pesos, validity ay 2 months, tsaka drug test, 200 pesos, validity ay 1 year, student's permit, ORCR sa vehicle na gagamitin, tsaka filled up application form. By the way, since quarantine pa, you also need to bring your quarantine pass or COE or certificate of employment and ID. Yun lang. Kaya lastly, pag uwi ko, ako na yung nag-drive sa sarili ko kasi legal na, may lisensya na. So I hope nakatulong ako with my explanation and through sharing this experience. If you're motivated and brave enough to get your driver's license in a legal way, just do it and do your best and makukuha mo talaga yun. Like me.